The NBA is known for its fiery controversies, and now it's about the NBA talking about being furious over Kyrie Irving's absence. Fans have a lot of questions regarding this scenario and Kyrie's absence from the game as well. In this video, we will talk about the reasons behind Irving's absence, his past controversies, and Stephen A. Smith's furious statement about the NBA star. So hold tight and don't go anywhere. Firstly, what did Stephen A. Smith say about Irving? On November 17th, Stephen A. Smith appeared on live TV Wednesday. While talking about the Brooklyn Nets in their recent game, Smith had a serious meltdown, and he called out Kyrie Irving for being a betrayer. As the fans know, on November 16th, the Brooklyn Nets played a game against the Golden State Warriors, which did not end up very well for the Nets. With all this, Smith was bound to go apoplectic on Kyrie Irving and the Nets fan base as well. Throughout his whole rant, Smith was indirectly addressing Kevin Durant. To everyone's surprise, Smith said that Irving had betrayed KD, as KD could have had great support with Irving's presence in the game. He also said that KD should know that Irving left him hanging and that he hopes that Irving gets cut out of the Brooklyn Nets. No offense, but the NBA talking head used quite some seriously hurtful words for Irving. Anyways, Irving wasn't the only one who got attacked on this live TV Wednesday. Smith also called out James Harden and said that James Harden is a superstar, but he isn't looking like one right now. Now, if we talk about Smith's anger towards the Nets fan base and the Barclays Center, it seemed pretty much rightful to all of us. While talking about the arena, Smith said the only thing good about that whole arena are the workers there. He also said that he alone could show much more passion than the crowd of 17,000 people at the Barclays Center. So why was Kyrie Irving missing from this game? Back in October, Brooklyn Nets announced that Kyrie Irving wouldn't be allowed to play or practice alongside the rest of the team until he gets vaccinated and complies with the COVID-19 vaccination rules. Sean Marks, GM of the Brooklyn Nets, explained that with the evolving condition of COVID-19, they needed to decide on Irving's participation in games. He added that the Brooklyn Nets respect Kyrie's personal choices, as he has every right to choose what's right for him. However, his choice restricts them from letting any unvaccinated member participate with part-time availability. Later, after this announcement, fans did see Irving practicing with the team in an outdoor practicing session. However, he didn't participate in the Nets exhibition game at Philadelphia in September. Fans haven't seen Irving playing in New York for quite a long time, and his anti-vaccination stance is the reason why he was absent from recent games as well. Having an anti-vaccination stance doesn't make Irving less passionate about basketball, for which Mark said that Kyrie's been clear about his choice, and the matter is completely up to him. He also said that Kyrie is a great player, loves playing basketball, and wants to be with his team. However, he was well aware of what comes after the choices he made, so it's Irving himself who gets to make the decision. While fans are waiting for Irving to return, Marks couldn't give any predicted timeline about how long this will take for Irving to make a comeback. Now, are NBA players bound to get vaccinated? With the start of the NBA season for 2021-2022 and Irving's absence in games, fans have been asking a very important question, and that is it mandatory for the NBA players to get vaccinated? The short answer is no, they aren't. When asked, NBA spokesperson Mike Bass made it clear that the league hasn't made it mandatory for the players to get vaccinated. He added that if they want to make it compulsory, it will require them to have an agreement with the Players Association, who have already rejected the idea. But the matter isn't that simple. While the NBA players do not need to get vaccinated, almost 95% of them have already gotten the shots. The league has to follow a stricter safety and health protocol for the rest of the 5%, which includes Kyrie Irving. This means they need to get tested daily, which isn't required for the ones who are vaccinated. Another restriction that follows unvaccinated players is that the vaccination protocols in San Francisco and New York do not allow these players to participate in home games unless they have a proper religious or medical exemption. There's more. The NBA spokesperson also said that the players who do not comply with the local vaccination mandates will not get paid for the games they miss. This means Kyrie Irving, who earns around $300,000 per game, is losing a fortune by keeping up with his stance. Next, Kyrie Irving's anti-vaccination stance. Is it worth it? Kyrie is the same NBA star who confirmed being a flat earther back in 2017 and suggested everyone do their own research about the Earth's shape. Now, when more than 700,000 U.S. citizens have died of COVID-19, the NBA star refuses to get vaccinated. With his personal choice, Irving fans might not see him for the next whole NBA season or even after that, unless he decides to change his stance. There are several other anti-vaxxers in the league. However, Irving is one of the biggest stars of the NBA, which means the loss that comes with his choice is also bigger. When asked about vaccination, Irving refused to give an answer and said that it's a privacy issue for him, meaning he needs space when it comes to his personal choices. Irving added that before being a public figure, he is a human being and would like to keep things private. While we are talking about Kyrie's anti-vaccination stance, an unknown source suggests that Irving is not anti-vaccine. Instead, he is just upset about how people who refuse to get vaccinations are losing their jobs. Whatever may be the reason behind Irving not getting the vaccine shots, it is true that right now, he is getting little to no sympathy at all, which is quite evident from Smith's statement as well. The matter has gone so far that some commentators are even calling him selfish for abandoning abandoning the team for his personal preferences. So what are Kyrie Irving fans saying about this stance? The world can be angry at Irving's stance, but his fans are still there to support him and want him back in the arena to play. With the Brooklyn Nets losing their opener at the Barclays Center, many Irving fans came out to protest, saying their favorite player should have been allowed to play. When asked, a protester, Michelle Lambrakis, said that whatever Irving is doing is completely right and he shouldn't be banned from playing basketball. The protester also said that Irving is standing up for himself and his team. The rally involved almost 200 people who protested peacefully for Irving's return. The protesters also said that they aren't against the vaccine, but the local vaccine mandate in New York City. Another protester even said that the NBA is trying to control the players as puppets by banning them once they refuse to do something against the so-called rules. Vaccinated Irving fans have one story, but the unvaccinated ones who lost their jobs for the same reason Irving's situation hit close to home. But what is Kyrie Irving like as a person? Our point of view. Kyrie Irving as a person is surely a great man, but right now as a teammate, Kyrie is sorely lacking. Let's put the recent anti-vaccination controversy aside and go a little into the past. Kyrie Irving has been a part of several nonsensical controversies throughout his career. A video of Kyrie Irving attending a birthday party, reportedly his sister's birthday, was released in January. In the video, Kyrie wasn't wearing a mask, which led to the NBA investigating the whole scenario. Along with that, Irving was also ruled out for the Nets game against Denver in January 2021 due to some personal matters. After this, the anti-vaccination controversy arose, and fans haven't watched Irving play since then. Regardless of his stance against vaccination, Irving should at least follow the SOPs and act as a responsible citizen, but he doesn't seem to care much. With all of this going on, we don't see Irving coming back to the game anytime soon. There's even a possibility that the Brooklyn Nets might end up replacing Irving permanently with someone else. There are always options available, and we think Irving needs to come up with a proper decision soon, or things might go off rail. For those who think Irving is irreplaceable, remember that Irving's ball-dominant tendencies, if replaced, won't do much harm to the Nets. His average score of 123.4 points per 100 shot attempts puts him in the 95th percentile of NBA players. So if the Nets actually think of giving up on Irving, they have plenty of other great players to go for. But we hope this matter ends before the league decides to replace such a great player. Getting or not getting the vaccine shots is solely a personal decision. However, when you are a public figure and also a basketball player, it's important to think about the safety of your teammates and other people around you. We respect Irving's personal decisions, but we also hope he'll get vaccinated and be back soon. For now, this is all, fam. We'll be back soon.